Your touch was slowly making new and alive openings within me. And I would lie there warm and weak, listening to you sleep, thinking, what will I do when he's not here? How will I handle all this space he's creating without him to fill it?
It was second nature for me to monitor every change that took place with the rhythm in my chest, and I couldn't control what my heart was doing, but I made up my mind about that. Until you walked into my office that afternoon, I would have never called myself a superstitious man.
Something happened to your face then. I had hit a raw nerve somewhere, and I cursed myself because I'd succeeded in destroying the whole thing.
The only way I could sit through that interview was by lying to myself about what had really happened in that coffee shop. When I passed your bent neck, I stopped because I had seen you somewhere before, and I couldn't remember, that's all. I woke up one morning, sometime in early November, and realized I wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't know exactly when it changed for me, my wanting to see New York and then my just wanting to see you, and it had been loads of fun watching you change. You weren't becoming different, you were going back to the way you were.
I didn't tell my friends the way I spent the weekends with you, because they wouldn't have believed me. And from a little girl, I had been taught that you won't waste your time telling people things you know they won't believe.
The games people play. I wasn't coming to your apartment the following Tuesday to talk about King Lear. You knew it, I knew it, and why couldn't we just come out and say it? God knows. You moved over from your cushion and shared mine. I placed my hand flat on the left side of your chest. Now, a normal heart would sound and beat like yours. Cradling your neck gently with my right hand. Can you hear it?
What was this guy up to? Slowly, the exact same answer began to disappoint more than relieve me. Absolutely nothing. George, it's not that it was hard to believe. I wasn't ready to believe. Have I ever told you?
Many, many times.
I couldn't forget how quickly we'd gotten married. It's as if we didn't dare stop and think, but I was thinking now, and I wanted us to work so badly that I would be tempted to try and squeeze myself up into whatever shape you had calculated would fit into your plans. How long could I do it? The answer scared the hell out of me. I could have done it forever. I don't know how long I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, I asked you to marry me.
Our worst fight ever, and it was all your fault. I assumed that you were staying in Willow Springs. I knew I had to stay. So it appeared that we were to prepare ourselves for a storm.
I had been married long enough to shut up when a conversation reached this point. There was nowhere to go from here but down into a brawl. No one in Willow Springs thought that anyone would ever want to marry me, and half of them were coming just to be sure that you were real. At first, it felt as if I had a virus. The achiness in my head, the fever, I couldn't seem to keep my eyes open, and when I forced myself to sit up in bed, everything kept swimming in front of me through this crazy gray light.
It's funny. I was losing you because of my fear of losing you. Star-crossed. Yeah, that's what we were. Always missing each other.
What did Daddy look like?
I put him on my lap and told him that he was named after a man who looked just like love.